So inflating your tires can be a major pain in the butt. Trying to hold that device on there, right onto the valve, and not let any air leak out while you're pumping air into it, and then checking it and trying not to let any air out. It's a pain in the butt. Well, WorkPro just made that whole thing a whole heck of a lot easier. And what they did is they put this kit together here. And then also inside this pouch, they also provide some other devices that can help with tire maintenance and inflating tires, balls, and inflatable toys and things like that. Inside this pouch, you've got some valve caps. You've got some attachments to inflate different size inflatables. You've got a valve stem remover. And some Teflon tape so that you can install the attachment on the end here. And I just put this bad boy on. I got it tightened up pretty good. And I just happen to have some air sitting here. Imagine that. So actually, you know what? Let's talk a little bit more about the device here itself. So it's got this readout on it. Now this requires a couple of I believe it's AAA batteries that go in the back here, and I've already put some in there. I think I might have taken those out. Let's see here. Nope, they're in there. And so the batteries are in there. We are set to go. Just got to put this cap back on. Your on-off button is right here, and it can show you the pressure inside the tire in PSI, Newton meters, K-bar, and I believe that there's one other that you can do in here as well too. There's also a battery meter on the side. And then let me see here. Yeah, PSI 17 bar, 17 kilograms per square centimeter, and 1700 kPa. So we're going to leave this on the PSI because that's what we use here in the States. And it also has this nice rubber bushing around the outside of it. So if you accidentally drop this, and it's not a matter of if, it's going to be when, it's pretty well protected. Attaching your device to your tire, you've got this little clip right here. No more trying to hold the thing in place or twist something on. You just put this over the top of the valve stem and clip it in place, and it stays put. Really nice to have. This is where you let air into the tire, and as you let air in, this is going to zero out, and as soon as you take this off, the pressure is going to read in this little LCD screen here. And let's say you accidentally put too much air in your tire and you need to let some out. You don't have to take this thing off and put a quarter or a dime and your fingernail in there. You just push this here, and that's going to let excess air out. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. We'll take the valve stem cover off of here, or the cap, whatever you want to call that. I remember stealing those off of cars when I was a kid. The chrome ones, I called them chromies. Yeah, I wasn't always a good kid. So we'll turn this on, and it's got a green backlight to it. All right, so now that's quiet again. So my tire is supposed to have 80 psi in it cold. I'm currently at 78 psi. If you don't like this clip thingy that's on here, you can actually install this right here. Don't forget to put new Teflon tape on if you replace one with the other. And this just screws onto your valve stem. And that is actually a great option as well, too. It's probably going to be a little more secure. So we're at 78 pounds now. So let's go ahead and add some more to this. And we're a little over PSI now. We're at about 82 PSI. So I'm too high. So I'm gonna push this little button right here, and that you just want to do small increments when you push that button because it lets out quite a bit of pressure when you do it. So we are at 80.3. There we go, 80 psi. So now we can disconnect this and put the valve stem cap back on. I should get some chromies, right? Maybe I should. And so when you're done with this, just disconnect it from your hose, put it back in your bag, and you can keep this bag in your truck, your car, your SUV, your RV, your boat trailer, whatchamacallit, utility box, if you have one. or just keep it in your garage. But WorkPro has done a really nice job with this, and I have several other products. I'm very pleased with them. So have yourselves a fantastic day, everybody. We'll catch you on the next video. Until then, cheers, everybody.